Hello everyone. Um, it's good to see you. Um, I wanted to make another video just to talk to you guys. Um, so where do I start? Growing up, I always looked at myself as someone that supported the LGBTQ community, an ally. However, I always knew that I wasn't straight. But I knew I wasn't gay either, so I didn't really know what that meant for me. I wondered if that made me bisexual. I mean, if I'm attracted to both feminine and masculine people, maybe. Um, but I didn't really focus on that part of myself for a long time because, sorry, the thing I wanted the most was to be an independent person, to be able to take care of myself and to work for things, and that's what I knew that I wanted. That's that's what I knew. That's all I knew. I didn't know if I wanted to be in a relationship at the time. I didn't know if that was the life for me. So I just try not to pay attention to this part of myself. Um of course I've had crushes growing up and whatnot, but I just didn't know. Um but what I did know is that whoever, if I were to fall in love with someone, whoever that is, I would love them mostly for who they were, not necessarily what they were. Um, I grew up liking the fluid label, the the queer label, and even no label. But once I said the words "I am bisexual," it fit, and I was recently, like really recently. Um, but I just felt like I kind of had privilege to say I'm bisexual because um, I don't know. I didn't know if I belonged in the LGBTQ community. But I also knew I wasn't really in the straight community either, or just I don't know. I just didn't know where I fit. But recently, I watched the TV show called Heartstopper, and I could really relate to the character Nick Nelson. He was someone who, I don't want to give anything away, but he was someone who would look up, try to figure out his sexuality, his sexual orientation, would take quizzes, and I used to take quizzes, and I just didn't know, and I like him, I just didn't know. Which I just want to say I recommend this show. It's a good show. Heartstopper, Netflix. Totally recommend. But the show reminded me to go back and take a look at that part of myself again. Because it was just something I didn't really pay attention to. Maybe even just didn't want to pay attention to. So I went back and forth wondering if I should make this video. And I decided to make the video because I think there might be people out there like me who really don't know what they are. And honestly, all I can say is just be patient with yourself, which I know is kind of annoying because you just want to know. I know that's all I just want to know too. Um, but it takes time. It can take time. Sorry, it can take time. Um, you don't necessarily have to know what you are. Um, but if you feel like you're bisexual, just know that you don't have to have experience to know if you are. Like, you don't have to have any, experience. Because straight people don't have to be active to know if they're straight. So, neither do bisexual people, or honestly, any orientation, probably. So, or, yeah. um, I want everyone to know though that I am not just another bisexual girl. I'm Katarina. I'm still Katarina, the same girl. Um, you should come out on your own time when you feel like you're ready. Um, I hope you know that like I said, you are the same person before you come out, after you come out. And if people treat you differently, that's on them. That's on them. Um, if you, it's just hard. I know it can be hard for people to find support sometimes, but just know that that support does exist. It does. Hold on to knowing that, please. Um, I know people may look at me differently now, but that's okay because I just want people to be honest with me. I want people to be them honest selves around me. You know, um, I'm not bisexual to be edgy, and I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna be more sensitive or anything like that. I'm still the same person. Um, I'm sorry, I'm just looking through these notes I made, stuff I want to touch on, you know. Um, but I just want people to be their honest selves around me because it's about time that I started doing that too. That's what I'm trying to do. Um, like I said, you don't have to accept me. I'm just glad that I finally accepted my own self. Um, but yeah, I didn't think I'd ever make a video like this. I've seen so many videos where people come out and I know I don't know what to expect, but I'm open to whatever. Um, but I guess I should close this with I, Katerina Sierra Rabine Keeley. Yes, that is now my legal name. I added to my middle name, Rabine. Yes. But I am still the same person, and I want you to know that you are too. And if you don't want to come out, you don't have to. Do it, like I said, do it on your own time. But, anyways, thank you for taking time to listen. Um, I'm, you know, this is all new to me still, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did this. Um, the only other thing I want to add is if you are bisexual and are in a relationship, don't feel like you need to be fully one way or the other. I recently cried because I wish that I was straight. The other day, I cried a lot because I wished that I was straight in my relationship. But people, whoever you're with, they should love you exactly for who they are. They should. And I'm very glad that who I'm with, they love me exactly for who I am. And I'm really glad that I told them that I'm bisexual. But like I said, do it on your own time. Don't feel guilty or any shame for being who you are. You shouldn't. And I couldn't believe I cried because I wanted to be straight. I never thought that I don't know, just never thought I'd feel that way. But it happened. Um, but yeah, you're not any less bisexual if you're, with who you're whatever, you are bisexual. If that is who you are, you know, you don't need to feel any less or, I don't know. There's a lot that can go with it, but anyways, like I said, um, I'm here for you if, I'm not professional or anything, but I'm here. And yeah, I don't know. But thanks for listening. Happy Pride Month. And God bless.